Good morning, I've got my Johor t-shirt on today and I'm back at the same place I was last night at the bazaar. This is Jalan Dobby and opposite me is a place called Salahuddin, which is a bakery. It's very famous, it's been here since 1937. They've got a wood fire oven where they cook all their cakes and pastries, and it's got a reputation for being a very famous place for the locals. They come in, they take away their stuff, they leave, and there's always big queues outside like today, so I'm going to try the bakery. Tiga, sardine satu, and I'll take satu this. Gonna get a lot, it's gonna be a long day. I can tell why this place is so famous. The bread is so soft and succulent. Now we're on the way to somewhere, I don't know where we're going. Normally the crew tell me where we're heading to, but this time they're not telling me. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just gonna keep eating. So we're here. I know where we are. This is a JDT Stadium. Look, I can see the same colours as my jersey. Nice. Home of the Southern Tigers. It's currently being used for the Johor football team. The stadium can fit roughly 30,000 spectators. It was named after the former Minister of Johor, Tan Sri Dato' Haji Hassan Yunus. Oh man, there's no match on today, but I think this club, they really take their football seriously, so they got a lot of things to offer, and I'm going to scout them. It was built in 1964, and back then it was a smaller venue that could only fit 15,000 people. In 1991, they added athletics tracks, floodlight masts, and media infrastructure to host other major events. One of those major events came in 1997, when Youth World Cup was played here. The seats were also installed as parts of the preparation for the event. Well, I think you can agree these facilities are out of this world. They've got an indoor training thing right here. This one, the pitch is so beautiful, and they've even got a JDT cafe, which is pretty neat. But you know what? The weather's looking pretty bad, so I'm gonna take some shelter. One of my favourite foods in Malaysia is prawns, and I found this place, it's called Rins Fishing Pond, and the great thing about this place is, right, you can catch your own prawns and eat them. So I've got my bait, got my rod right here, I'm going to catch myself some prawns. Now we're here at Rins Fishing Pond. Alright, it was my first time fishing and I was quite excited to see if I could pull this off. Come to think of it, fishing can be quite relaxing. Okay, I've got one. Yay! Woo! Look at that! Got myself a prawn! We have food! Yes, my first prawn. Now anything is possible. The prawns here in the man-made pond are quite big. There's a small fee you've got to pay before you start fishing, and that price ranges between 20 ringgit and 60 ringgit. In pounds, that would be between £4 to £11. Crazy! So this is really cool because I love eating my prawns, but it's quite tough. You got to be ready, you know? You have it done, and then as soon as it goes in, you got to flick it up really fast. So I've missed it a few times, but luckily I've got one. So at the moment, I still have a bit of dinner, but I want some more food. Oh, so fishing over, and we caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 prawns. The prawns were of course fresh at the tip of the tongue. Now, is it just me, or does the food taste much better when you've caught it yourself? I am now an expert at catching my own food. I can live in the wild now. So I had to change tops because I was smelling a bit fishy from catching all those prawns, but I'm still repping Johor Bahru. And speaking about JB, I am in JB on the streets. Gonna check out what this hood is all about and see what things they got going on. Now I'm at Jalan Dobi, where all the best stores are. You can find streetwear, street art, handmade bags and art. There's a stretch of shops along these roads and it's easy to just hop into one and hop into another. Most of them are locally made and I'm pretty impressed by their work. Day 2 in Johor has been so colourful. Now it's time to hit the sack because tomorrow is another long day.